Guys, what's going on? Listen, we need to talk about what happened to Noah. If you guys don't know, this has been a case that has been picking up national attention. Now, I know with Sonia Macy, that has all of our attention, but at this time, there is more injustice and inequity than I can remember in a long time. And what happened to this little boy and the way the town tried to cover it up and the way they gaslit his mother as she was screaming for justice and attention, and the way one of his friends' parents' mother has been taken into custody because she actually is the culprit. We need to ask what happened to Noah, but not even that. The mom's not done. She didn't think that woman's the only one. She thinks there are several adults that were actually involved. And this was something ritualistic. It was something dark. It was something racist, right? On YouTube distract me. We know what it is. It was something in all of this. You guys, let me take you through exactly what happened. You guys, listen, honestly, I try to stay out of this stuff. Things like this, just like Sonia Macy, I cried for a week. Stuff like this breaks my heart. But you can thank Mama Tells. My mama sent this over because she said, no, this is a child and we need to actually address this. This is about Noah Bush, 8 years old, was found in Jessup, Georgia in May of 2024. This just happened and the whole town tried to cover it up. He was found I don't even know if I can say it because I don't want YouTube to not let this reach, but he was found deceased. There was water in his lungs, if you know what happened. He went out to play with neighborhood kids and he never came home. After they found him in a small body of water, a shallow puddle. Okay. The kids he went out to play with, this piece of crap over here was a woman that was finally arrested, but it's not over. But she was on the scene. Get this. The sheriff's office immediately announced it was accidental. And for 2 months, this just happened in May, June, they did nothing. Also, I want to give a shout out to White Nick. That's NICNYXX on Twitter. She's the one that is literally getting this going. Also, in the description box, or I'll put it on the screen, the family does have a GoFundMe. At the time that she posted this, because get this, they're getting racially abused in that town and they have to move because they fear for their lives. At the time, their GoFundMe only had $2,500 in it. That's it. That's how little attention this case has been getting. Okay. I'm going to put the GoFundMe. Please go donate. I have already donated. My whole family has. Please donate what you can. Even if it's just $1, spread it around because that dollar can do so much. She says the mother of Noah Bush rallied the small city for 2 months straight, protesting on the corner with signs telling anybody who'd listen about what happened to her baby. Okay? Noah was found face down in shallow water. His shoes were found in the forest as if he lost them because he was so terrified from running that he even came out of his own shoes. He had gone out to play with 2 boys, aged 10 and 11. The 11-year-old was caught on video, okay? Was caught on video assaulting him, poor Noah, and hurling racial slurs at kids months prior. With his mother, Natalie, that's this piece of crap right here, with his mother, Natalie, in the video, encouraging it to continue. Through Noah's mother's own investigating, because the police refused to do anything, she, not the police, obtained ring camera footage that shows all 3 boys walking toward the area that Noah was found deceased. So it was 2 friends and Noah, and they walked toward an area. They see it on the ring camera footage. That same, actually, I'm going to put the ring camera footage also in the video. In the footage, You can clearly see three little boys, two little two little boys. No, I'm sorry, three little boys, two in the back, one in the front, and someone's yelling, "Stop, stop," right? They're just walking. They're just walking. Okay. So they had the ring camera footage. The footage that shows all three boys walking towards the area where Noah was found. The same camera showed the other two boys walking back without Noah, but there was new company. The 11-year-old's mother, Natalie Hardison. One boy sounds like he says he died before she shushes him. Noah's family, and this is the sad part. No, and this is why my mom asked me to put this up, because we need justice. Noah's mother thinks this is not over. She thinks more people are involved. The police and everybody that turned the other cheek need to be held accountable. That place is rotten from the ground up. Noah's family community pled his case, swearing he was deathly afraid of water and would never have gone near it, let alone get in it willingly. The sheriff's office reiterated that there was no evidence of foul play. The medical examiner ruled it an accidental, drawn in a shallow puddle, shallow. Mind you, the community had to go looking for Noah, as well as find evidence on their own, because the police could not be bothered and preferred to rule it accidental. They did not even attempt to determine Noah's time of passing. I want to repeat that. The community, when Noah didn't come home and the mom tried to report missing, the police wouldn't do anything. The community had to go out looking for that boy. And the community also rallied together to find evidence on their own, because the police would not and could not be bothered, and preferred to rule it accidental. They did not even attempt to determine the time of his passing. Consequently, Noah's mother and the community got louder, sharing his story under the hashtag Justice for Noah. They got loud on Twitter and on Instagram. As the heat picked up, the Georgia Bureau of Investigations, as the Georgia branch of the FBI, got involved. The death was ruled a homicide, and the two juveniles, as well as the mother, were swiftly arrested. The cops tried to cover this up. They knew what was going on. Per Georgia law, the juveniles' names are sealed. This woman's name is Natalie Hardison. Natalie, let her be named, let her be shamed. Natalie, that is Natalie Hardison, Ardison. Y'all always drag me about mispronouncing names, baby. We got the right one today. Natalie Hardison. She is currently being held in Wayne County Jail. Per Georgia law, the juvenile names are sealed, though the city tried to bury this. The 10-year-old has finally faced sentencing for lying to the police and for concealing the passing. Was sentenced to 2 years in a juvenile facility. He could possibly serve time at home. The 11-year-old is due in court today. This was by today. Nick tweeted this on August 2nd, so they were due in court on Friday. But the case stalled and the date was pushed weeks away. During the setback, Noah's mother insists that per her investigation, she knows more adults were involved in his passing and in this cover-up. She wants everybody involved to face justice, including this man. She named Jesse Dwayne Tatum Cobb, outgoing, likes outdoors, hates lying and liars, easygoing and easy to get along with. Now, while we wait for the consequences to find their marks, please don't forget Noah Bush, and please don't take your eyes off this case, because every time we do, they try to hide something new. Also, his family has a GoFundMe. It is help Noah's family to never give up. At the time when I first found out about this, and this was yesterday, well, my mom found out about it. I got sent today. They hadn't even reached 2,500. Thanks to Nick on Twitter. Go ahead and give her a follow. They are now up to 96,000. They are almost at their goal. You guys, the goal is for them to move out of that town because they are now being harassed and they fear for their lives. Noah Bush, 2016 to 2004, his favorite saying is, I'll never give up. Ooh. They said, I'll never give up. That was Noah Kenneth Bush's favorite thing to say. Only now it is Noah's family that is living by this motto without him. He was vibrant, young, full of life, yet lived. His passing is still under investigation, as it should be. Most of the investigation so far has been conducted by the family, by his family and people in the community who care. It all doesn't make sense, not yet. Noah's family buried their baby under a cloud of mystery. Now they're left to pick up the pieces and discover a new normal. They need your support. The proceeds from this fundraiser will go directly to Mrs. Demetrius Bush. Mrs. Demetrius Bush, Noah's mother, to aid in the family's journey toward justice and rebuilding their lives without him. Financial support during such a crisis is crucial, but knowing that people care about your pain and loss is invaluable. We can't put a price on what support means to his family during the worst time of their life. Please help Noah's cause and help support his family by giving and sharing. Every dollar, says Noah. Whew, I believe your life mattered. A little love goes a long way. Again, Noah Bush. I'm going to put the link to the GoFundMe in the description box, but you can just put in Noah Bush GoFundMe because YouTube be acting funny with links sometimes. I'll actually put the link in the comment section too. So when you go to the comment section, you can just see that. Hold on, y'all. This is just, but we gotta soldier on. I hate talking about stuff like this. It's so heavy, but you know what? My mom got veto power. My mom got veto power. In any case, let me get back into this thread because there's some stuff that you actually need. There's some stuff that you actually, more stuff that you need to know about this. Again, we need to know what happened. We need to know what happened to this little boy and who. We got one person, but we need to know who else was there. Okay. And also give a follow if you're on Twitter to White Nick. It's at NIKNYXX. Listen, they said Georgia, Corey Bruckner said, oh, looky here. Georgia concealing the death of another Black child whose case is only brought to light because the family has to push until something is done. This is just really sick. My heart actually does hurt for them. Self-Entertainment M said that's useless. Sheriff's office has to be accountable in some way. This is pure negligence. I believe it's more than pure negligence. Emma said this is beyond heartbreaking. When will the bigotry end? When will the racism be no more? When will children be safe instead of being subjected to hate and violence? Rest in peace, Noah. Yeah, you guys, again, Noah's mom is doing what she can, but we need to band together and help her with more. I'm actually looking right now to see if there's any more good news. Again, the second child's case has been pushed back. Yeah, we need to know what we can. Black Alpha Matter said, I do this activism for real. They stand with the people of Southwest Georgia. We won't stop until we get an anti-Black American hate crime bill. The time is now, and we've been through so much. Why isn't there even one now? Again, it's enough. It's enough. Liam Meg said the people who have tried to silence Fiona, Neum, and hold on, y'all. We need to get this out here. He said the people who tried to silence Fiona, Neum, and their tens of thousands of supporters have failed. The only reason progress is being made in this case is down to a steely determination of two women, Noah's mom being one of them, and their supporters who refuse to take no for an answer. Again, true warriors who have stood by their stood by their side. Anyway, you guys, listen, it's important. I wanted to share. The GoFundMe will either be in the description box or it'll be the first pinned comment. If you can, please support. They are being harassed and bullied, and we need to get them to a safe place. At the very least, they deserve a new start. But this also goes to them hiring private investigators, them making sure that they can get justice, because they are the only ones that got it. We talk about how can we make a difference. This is how we can make a difference. Justice for Noah Bush. Justice for Noah Bush. Okay. Um, justice for Noah. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.